This is 6 Short Wharf in Hampden. It's a 2 or 3 bedroom, 1 bath with attached garage, and it is waterfront, which is one of the super neat things about it. It's in a great location in Hampden. Of course, has Hampden School District, which is pretty sought after. It's in a quiet location. It's only got basically 4 houses. 1, 2, there's one way down, and there's one there, and then it's got like a cul-de-sac on the end. It doesn't have anything on it. It's kind of neat. The owner lives in the house up on the little bit of a rise there, and so he has a lawn service and a snow company, so it actually includes lawn and snow, and that's pretty unusual, but here's a nice feature, no question about it. 1-car garage, does give parking. A lot of people have just used it for storage, but this has got basically this area plus a big backyard, which we'll see from it's got a deck on the back too. This is tidal, so the water goes down and then comes up. A lot of tenants have put in kayaks, that kind of thing. It's got a door here into the garage, which the current tenant was just out of it this past weekend, and they've got some odds and ends left that they're supposed to pick up tomorrow, and then they've got some things that are also going to be trash, but good size, room for a vehicle, no questions asked, and room for a little bit of storage, etc. The porch here is like, I guess, a 3-season, but it does give a place for like a little mud room, which is kind of cool because there's a place. Last tenant had coats and stuff hung up and a bench and all their shoes and stuff like that out here. So it's a good spot for that. It is an older home, but it's been well taken care of. We've got some flooring we're replacing. We're also going to, this is kitchen. We're also going to replace the stove. It's older, it's got a burner that's having an issue, so rather than try to fix it, we're just going to replace it. We did add a dishwasher maybe 3 years ago. It does have a microwave that comes with it. If you have your own, that's perfectly fine, obviously. It's got a front entryway there, a basement there as well. But we're gonna go over here. This is the flooring that's getting swapped out. It's not terrible, but it is pretty old, and as we are able to, we are trying to get rid of carpets, especially on first floors. People still like carpets in bedrooms, but on the first floor, it's so much easier to keep them clean. So this is a dining room. Sorry, I get getting off track, I guess. The house does have all replacement windows. The blinds the tenant left, people can use whatever they'd like, but it does have vinyl replacement windows, which is kind of neat because in our area, heat cost is obviously a big cost. So pretty good sized rooms, got a little built-in there. Living room, again, good size. It's got a little, like, I guess office is what I'd call it here. Nothing special necessarily, but it gives a little spot to have a nook for a desk, or the last time they actually used this for like an art area for one of their kids. Does have its own thermostat. Hot water baseboard heat, and we'll actually see that downstairs. That's kind of the norm up here. If you're from the area, they'll expect that. If you're not, then it is a good heat. It's oil based. They deliver oil in a tank downstairs. This is the deck, which is neat for putting a couple of chairs and like a grill on, that kind of thing. There you can see the water a little bit better from there, I guess. But you can walk down the bank there and put in a kayak or canoe or that kind of thing. And of course, for 6 months out of the year when there's not leaves on the trees, it's an amazing view as well. Of course, good sized backyard as well. So. Well, actually, we haven't done. Well, we go downstairs. It's got a sort of typical older basement. Does stay pretty dry, but in the spring, when we get heavy snow melt, or if we get a really heavy rain, sometimes there's moisture. The basement gives some storage. Has an outside entrance, which is kind of neat. Notice right there. It's got an outside door. This is the hot water baseboard furnace I was talking about. The owner keeps a service plan with Dead River on it, so if there's anything that goes wrong, the owner takes care of maintenance on it. That should be the case with houses in general, but washer dryer hookup is here. For electric dryer, that's what you typically see in our area. And you can see here they had a little workbench, and the tenant had this pretty full of just storage stuff, but we do recommend if you put storage down here, you know, in boxes, that kind of thing, you run like a dehumidifier. In Maine, humidity is high in the summertime, so you want to put a dehumidifier if you're storing a bunch of stuff. If you have plastic totes, it's probably not necessary, but something to keep in the back of your mind. So this front entrance, again, goes in the living room. I don't know if people really use this entrance all that much because you have that side door between the garage, etc. But has a stairway that goes up. There's a little bit of a tight fit, but there hasn't been a problem with people fitting furniture, etc. in. There we go. It's got basically 2 good-sized bedrooms. And this carpet was done just before the last tenant moved in, so that's pretty new. Again, vinyl replacement window. I think all the big ones are replaced in the bedrooms. It is a pretty efficient house in general. This is a smaller bedroom. You can see here it doesn't actually have a closet. This carpet was done the same time. There is a closet here in the hallway, which is usually what this smaller room has used, if they use it for a bedroom. And then this is the other pretty good sized one. This one and the one right beside it as you come up the stairs would both take a king size bed. So, which is kind of nice in our area. Again, vinyl replacement window. Closet over there in the corner. This carpet was older. It's got a hole over here, which is why we're taking it up. We're going to do this in wood too. I was trying to decide whether we're going to go with carpet or wood, and since we're going to do the wood downstairs, we're going to do wood in this bedroom as well. And then it's got the full bath. I think it's got a full bath. Oops. Let's see if I can get the light to turn on. That's strange. Well, I guess not. That's interesting. Anyways, pretty good size. Again, not a huge bathroom, but decent size. Does have a full tub shower. Let me get back on focus. And then sink, toilet, a couple of built-in shelves, which I think the tenant added to give a little self storage for, you know, shampoos and that kind of stuff. It does have 2 lights on either side, and there's a switch out in the hallway. And I'm guessing the bulb may be blown, but the cleaner was here yesterday, so it has been cleaned. We need to do some touch-up paint, and we're going to do that flooring. The 2 rooms downstairs, living room, dining room, and then this bedroom. We'll get new flooring, and we're going to touch up the trim. I don't think we're going to paint any walls. 'Cause up here, most of it's paneling. Downstairs, there's some paneling and sheetrock. So I think that completes it. If you've got interest, give us a call, 974-6606. Do the application at rnrrentbangor.com. Show you the closet in here too. Oops. Closet behind the door. Six Short Wharf, Hampden, Maine.